Hey, what's up, you guys? We are back for another review of Good Girls Season 1, Episode 2, Mo Money, Mo Problems. Y'all, I'm very excited to be reviewing the show. I love the show. Like I said, first episode, I love it. The writing, the acting, such a good show. And they will be renewed for season 4 next year. So we're going to bang out season 1, season 2, and season 3 until season 4 premieres next year. How have you guys been doing? I've been doing fantastic. Well, somewhat fantastic, somewhat annoyed, kind of in the middle. I see my therapist one day. um, all right, so let's get into the review. Like I said, season 1, episode 2, Mo Money, Mo Problems. So, um, we see Beth getting ready. Oh yeah, also, for anybody who has not seen the show, if you have not seen the show, go watch it. Season 1 and season 2 are on Netflix. I'm pretty sure season 3 might pop up on Netflix when season 4 premieres, maybe. Um, but yeah, go watch season 1, season 2 already on Netflix, or if you have Xfinity, or if you have any, whatever is your cable provider, and you get to watch full episodes through your cable provider online, then watch good episodes of Good Girls. Like I said, I already seen all 3 seasons. I know the story. So basically, this is like me doing this because of COVID and getting back to reviewing shows that I love and catching up on whenever they start filming. But let's do it. Oh, I need some chapstick. Whew. Hold on, y'all. Right back. Okay, y'all, I just put on some chapstick because I kept looking at my lips and they was gonna get chapped, and I kept looking at my lips. I'm like, nope, chapstick, good. All right, we look good. We look good. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so episode begins. We see Beth, um, getting the kids ready to send them off to Dean because last episode Beth found out that Dean was cheating on her, and so she kicked him out the house. She paid the mortgage, and yeah, so now she's running the household right now. So the kids are staying at Dean. He comes and he is trying to weasel his way back into the house, trying to give her ideas. I can mow the lawn, I can trim the hedges, I can help you fix the TV because the TV's not working. It wasn't working since season 1. I mean, episode 1. So it's like he's trying to figure out all these excuses to try to get back into Beth's life, and Beth is not here for it. I'm pretty sure any girl or any guy that has been cheated on by their significant other, you ain't getting back in his house, ain't no way, nah, it ain't gonna happen, okay? So Dean's trying to weasel his way back in. And he tells her that he's, sees something on his face. He's like, you got something on your face, kind of look like blood. Y'all remember what happened last episode, at the end of the last episode, alright? We gonna talk about it, okay? It's blood from Boomer, because y'all remember last episode, well, if you've seen season 1, episode 1, the last episode, the last scene, that Beth hit Boomer over the head with a whiskey bottle, and he came back into the house and he fell onto the glass table and he started bleeding, and his blood, splattered a little bit, and it got on Beth. So she has his blood on her face. We see Annie arriving at Fine and Frugal, where she works at, where they robbed the place. And she's like, what? Why are there cops here? Like, what's, she's acting clueless. What's going on? What's with 5-0? The security guard tells her that they got robbed and Boomer hasn't showed up for his shift. So they're kind of worried about it. Annie then goes to Beth's house and she tells her that the cops are there and that she hasn't said anything. Nothing. It's just the cops were there, okay? And so Ruby comes in, and Ruby's telling the girls, look, I sold this of Stans, I gave this away, and I gave this away. I got $18 in tips. I have $343, all right, adding that up. Well, taking that away, we still have to get 59. We still have to get 59, around 59,000 left to get to pay back Rio. Um, because they stole 500,000 from him. They stole the 500,000 from him, and they gave it back. What they had, they gave it back, but they were short 60K. So now they have to pay off the 60K that they have yet to do still. But now they have, around 59,000 left. Okay, and Beth tells her, yeah, there's kind of a little hitch right now that needs to be worked out. They show Ruby that Boomer is hogtied, you know, tape, not tape, but mouth is covered up. He's stuck in it. How they got him in a treehouse? Don't know. Don't know how they got Boomer up in that treehouse, but he is in the treehouse, bruised, looks dirty. Yeah, there's an obstacle. There's a problem right now. And they tell her what happened about how he tried to how um Boomer tried to rape her and it was all in self-defense. But they need the money. They need the money right now to pay off Real fine self. So they come up with the idea. Hope this TV is not loud because I'm watching the Jersey Shore right now. Hold on, yeah. This is like background noise right now. They about to tell Dina that Angelina's coming. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's just background noise right now. I'm about to change the channel when it goes off. So let me get the other remote. But yeah, they're telling Annie, look, we need to get this money. We need to get this money to Rio quick. All right. So they're trying to figure out ways. Okay, how are we gonna get this money? How are we gonna get this money? But they have an idea. They look at Annie. And Annie instantly knew. No, 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 ain't gonna happen. No, it is not going to happen. We see Annie go to Saracen. Saracen, like I said, when I was like blurging out people that are on the show and where they're, where I recognize them from. Saracen, oh, I forgot his name. Is his name Craig? I think his name is Craig on the show. If his name is Craig, if it's not Craig, then put it down in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's Craig. But Saracen. I'm calling him Saracen because that's how I know him, as Saracen on Friday Night Lights. What happened was that she goes to Saracen's house because Saracen is remarried Nancy. She's a, oh, how you pronounce it? It starts with an A. Esthetician? Beauty esthetician. It starts with an A. It starts with an A. Yeah, they're not gonna tell her it's only 2 minutes. Yeah, she about to go to the airport and go to. Okay, y'all. So like I said, I'm watching Jersey Shore. I'm watching Jersey Shore right now. But Annie asks Saracen, "Hey, can you loan me some money?" Well, she doesn't really say. He kind of just automatically is like, "Okay, how much do you need?" She says 60K. She doesn't tell him why she needs the 60K because he doesn't need to find out what happened or anything like that. But he was like, no, you're not getting the money. Okay, what you need to do is find a lawyer because, like, he's going to sue her for custody. He's going to try to get custody of their daughter, Sadie. So he's not giving her the money whatsoever. He says that she's unstable and that, yeah, you're not getting the money. Hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I just watched like the little episode that they had, the little like minute that they had left. They telling Dina that Angelina's coming in the preview for next episode. Okay, so let's get back to it. Now we're back on track. Yeah, custody city. Okay, so she goes to the diner where Ruby works, and she tells him, "Thank you for making me look like an idiot. Thank you so much. Thank you for making me look like an idiot." Okay, so She's telling them what happened, how she couldn't get the money. But then we see Ruby. Ruby looks off into the distance, and she looks horrified. She looks scared, and she tells the guys, excuse me for a minute. She's walking. Camera cuts to Rio and his crew sitting in the corner of the diner. How they knew where she works, we don't know. He's like that. He has connections. He has eyes everywhere, I guess. So she's at the diner and she's like pleading to Rio's fine self. Look, we don't have the money yet. Okay, we don't have the money yet. Just give us some time. Okay, give us some time and we'll have the money. When someone says give me time, that means like 2 days, three, maybe a week, you know, time. Okay, maybe months, maybe years, okay, weeks, who knows, okay? But in Rio's mind, a couple of days means the next 24 hours. So he tells her by doing his calculations, saying that she needs more time, you're going to give me my money tomorrow and I will see you at Beth's house. So they're freaking out now. They're trying to figure out how are we going to get this money tomorrow? Like how? Okay, so we see Beth. She's at a pawn shop and she's selling some of Dean's stuff, a bowling ball, bowling shoes, and you know, the pawn lady was like, "Look, how much do you hate the man?" Okay, and so Beth pulls out the picture frame of their wedding picture, and she says that it's real sterling silver. The lady is like, "Look, I can give you 75 for this." Girl, I can't do 75. You're gonna need to add that up, quadruple that to $59,000. Beth was like, "Look, I need to walk out of here with like $2,000 to $6,000 right now." And the lady looks at her ring, and she was like, "How much do you really hate him?" Beth was like, I can't do that. This is his great grandma's. But how much do you hate him? So she ended up pawning the ring. Okay. Um, Dean is in his office, and I think her name was Ashley. I think it was Sarah Paxton's character. She tells him that someone is looking at this Mustang, and so he's trying to sell the Mustang, and the dude was like, "Yeah, I want to get rid of this Mustang," and you know, Dean is feeling guilt right now. He was like, "Yeah, you think you got everything wrong, but it wasn't her, it was you, and you just wanted something new and fresh, and you know, you try to move on, but past keeps coming at you, and you know, he's just going through it right now. He's just commiserating on what he done and how much he messed up, okay, and Dean's going through it right now. He's going through it, okay? Ruby and Stan, they're at Sarah's soccer game. She's more active now, so she's, on the soccer team. And Ruby was like, what if we can't afford this drug anymore? What if we can't do this? What if we can't continue to see her live her life right now? And Stan was like, we can't think about that, okay? Let's just soak it in that she's happy and that she's having fun. Let's just enjoy the moment and let's say we are winners, okay? We are winners. We're winners. Winners. And Ruby starts crying. Look, all of them are going through their stuff. All the ladies are going through their stuff, okay? Beth's going through stuff with her marriage and finances. And then Annie is going through custody, and Ruby's going through this thing with her daughter, and her illness. You do anything for your child. You do anything for your family. I'm not there yet, but I'm pretty sure when that day comes, when I get married and I do have kids, I will do everything that I can for my family. Whatever I gotta do for my family, okay? So I appreciate and I enjoy Ruby's story. But Ruby screwed up in the upcoming season. We'll talk about that when we get there. Okay. So, okay. Ruby goes to Beth's house and she's like, look here, I'm not scared of Rio. Yes, y'all are. Y'all are scared of that man. Okay, we're not gonna let this gang try to take over us, try to ruin our lives, whatever. So we're gonna do what we gotta do to get this money, okay? And so she says, Boomer is up there in that treehouse. We're just gonna hold him for ransom, okay? So Beth and Annie, they go up to the treehouse, and Boomer is just belittling them. He's saying, "You're just a stupid checkout girl, and you're just a dumb housewife. You're not good for anything." Just talking down and belittling them. And Beth, I'm gonna say this: Beth is a good liar. She's a good liar, and we're gonna get to that later on this episode. She's a really good liar, and she's good at making stuff up on the fly. Beth was like, you know what? You know, we can just leave you up here. No. Well, first she comes at Annie and says, you know what, Annie, this is your fault. You're not good with handling things, and everything you do just turns into trash, and you just forget whatever. And then Annie starts chiming in, and Beth was like, look, we can leave you here for weeks. Weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. And, with the Michigan weather, because Michigan weather is trash, y'all. This is, I'm pretty sure it's not filmed in Michigan, but it's fictionalized. They're living in Michigan. Like I said, around the Detroit suburb area, Wayne County area. Where it's like based off of. But Michigan weather is just a question mark in itself, okay? One minute it's snowing, next minute it's sunny, next minute it's windy, next minute it's raining, next minute it's hail. Like, Michigan weather is just a big old question mark. Just question mark, okay? And then we're all the way up there. We are literally Canada is literally like above us. Okay, I know this because I live in Michigan. Okay, I live in Michigan. Canada is right above us. Okay, and like we're surrounded by the Great Lakes, and it's like every time when it comes to winter, I feel like Canada weather just pushes toward us. Like it just pushes toward us. Like we get Canada weather. Like it gets in the negatives. It'd be cold. It's cold. I hate Michigan weather. So Michigan weather is not no joke. But she's saying basically how we can just leave you here and nobody's gonna care about you. So eventually he gives in. And we later find out that his grandmother is loaded. She doesn't trust banks, so she has her money with her. Most likely a whole bunch of money with her. And so they were like, okay, let's call her and let's create this like fake ransom voicemail or whatever. So they're trying to call her. She not picking up. Call her again. They ain't picking up. She's not picking up. They've been calling her throughout the day. Ma'am ain't picking it up. So Annie comes up with the idea. Maybe she's gone. So they go to the senior living place that she's at, and they're trying to break in. They're watching this video on like how to break in with like a bobby pin, stuff like that. As they're trying to do it, she answers the door. Her name is Marion. She opens the door, and she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And Beth, right there, comes up with the lie. She's saying, "Yeah, we're volunteer people, and with Medicaid, you can get this and this and this, and they're here to clean up." And Marion falls for it and lets them in. And so they're cleaning they're cleaning her place, whatever. And Beth was like, "Can I, go to the restroom?" Yeah. So she goes to the restroom. And then we cut to Boomer in a treehouse. He's hearing something, and he's looking through the cracks, and it's Dean. Dean can't hear Boomer because he has his headphones in, and he's mowing the lawn. And we cut back to Boomer's grandma's house, and Beth is looking in her room like, where's her stuff? Where is it? Where's the money? Where is it? She then goes to her dresser, and it's a whole bunch of pictures. And she's looking at, her life through the pictures, and she sees something poking out of her dresser, her wardrobe dresser. And it's the money. And it's a bag, what it looks like to be like a bag full of money. As she's trying to get it, her phone rings. And I'm like, ugh, no, no. She was so close to getting the money, so close. But her phone rings. And it's the babysitter. And she hears something. And it's Dean. It's, she's like, what's this? Like, what do I hear? What do I hear? And she's like, oh, somebody's mowing the lawn. So they leave. She's like, we gotta go. Okay, we're done here. We'll be back. So they all leave. And they're mad at Beth because she didn't get the money. She's like, look, she has a family. She has this. She has that. Okay, I couldn't go through it. Okay, I couldn't do it. All right. So she leaves. And she sees Beth pulls up to the house and she sees Dean and she tells him that Dean needs to mow the lawn. I forgot what the conversation was, but he notices that she's not wearing her ring. And she's like, yeah, I just didn't want to wear it anymore. Then she says thank you. She says thank you to Dean. Then we see Annie. Annie is up to Saracen's house. She goes to Saracen's house in the middle of the night and she tells him everything. Look, Sadie sleeps with a nightlight. So what? She's 11. She still sleeps with a nightlight. She's going to need a bra soon. Don't get anything too girly, maybe like a tank top, whatever. And then she says, I'm not going to fight with the custody. I'm not going to do it. All right? I'm not going to fight for the custody. Just, keep her safe. Then we see Ruby. Ruby's making a whole bunch of lasagna, and she's saying, "Oh, I wish we can go to an island somewhere with huts and everything like that." She's just rambling on because she's scared. So the ladies are looking for options. They're just joking about options, where they flee a country, but they're not going to leave. Annie's computer keeps binging, and it's from an auction. And she stole one of the little knickknacks that Marion had in like a case full of like figurine knickknacks, and they're expensive. One that she got went up for like $8,000. Girl, $8,000? Okay, cool. So they come up with a plan. Um, the ladies are at Beth's house the next day, and one of Rio's dudes looks in the bag, and he shakes his head, no, they're short. Okay, so they're like, we're not short. No, we're not. And Annie pulls up a shoebox, and it has multiple figurines, and she says, look here, these figurines are going up to 8,000 to maybe like 20,000. Okay, they're up there. And Ruby gives them like the passwords to the eBay accounts, and they're trying to persuade him to like, hey, we have money right here that can clear everything. Okay, look here. I don't know about y'all, but when Rio got angry and he broke those figurines, that was hot. That was cute. Yes. Oh, yes. That was sexy when he got angry. Um, and he's like, "Are y'all playing with me? Like for real? Like for real? Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious with me? Are y'all playing with me right now?" And he gives his dudes the look, and they just started breaking everything. They just start, pushing stuff over, making it look like a break in. And then one of the dudes points a gun to Beth's head. And she later tells him that you are not a good businessman, because if word gets out that these three, normal citizens were killed, then a lot of media is going to get to you, and you don't want that. So I think you might want to reconsider. He does. Um, so they're cleaning up the mess. And meanwhile, we see Boomer, he's like moving his legs back and forth because he's tied up. He's moving his legs back and forth, and he uncuts himself with this like toy tractor, and he breaks loose and he slides down the slide. The ladies hear something and they go to the tree house. He's gone. Where the heck Boomer at? Where's Boomer at? Boomer gone. So they in the car and they're driving. They're trying to figure out where he at. Where he at? They see him and he's limping and he falls into a ditch. Annie goes out and she says, "I'll take care of it." She goes out there and she starts pulling down his pants. We're like, "Oh God!" Like, Annie, no, Annie, what you doing? Like, girl, what you doing? What you doing? She pulls out her phone and takes a picture, and she says, "You said that you were gonna go to the cops. Well, you know what? I can go to the cops too, because I'm gonna send this picture to my 11-year-old daughter of, you know, his area." And she says, "If you go to the cops, then I'm going to go to the cops too." Basically, blackmailing Boomer. And she didn't send a picture to Sadie. She sent it to Ruby. So they are clear for now. For now. And so we see the ladies wrapping up their day, and Beth, she gets back home and she's trying to figure out how to fix the TV. And then we see Annie, she's looking up custody lawyers. And then we see Ruby, she opens the fridge and the kids and Stan ate the lasagna. So yeah. Next day, Beth is fixing the TV. She got it fixed. All right, cool. She's like, "Where's Kenny?" "Oh my God, they killed Kitty." South Park. She's like, "Where's Kenny?" Baby girl was like, "He's outside." So Beth goes outside, and Kenny is doing a math problem. Okay, he's doing it out loud. He's like, "If Susan had 5 apples and she gave 3 to Bobby, how many apples does she have?" And he's doing this math problem. And who is that? Rio, fine self. I'm like, what? No, 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 not the baby, not the baby, not the baby. No. Rio, no. You will not touch that baby. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Beth turns into mommy mode and she's like, "Kenny, get in the house. Get in the house. Kenny, get in the house, Kenny." Kenny gets in the house. And Rio was like, "So I thought about, what you said about not being a basic. And so, yeah, I have an idea. Do y'all have passports?" And that's the end of the episode. I'm like, oh, dang. We about to get serious now because now y'all need passports. Y'all about to go international. Y'all are about to go international. So, y'all, that was the episode 2 of Good Girls. Alright, I hope y'all enjoy this review, and I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time for episode 3 of season 1 of Good Girls. Alright, peace. Love you guys.